Tonight on EA Sports, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Mixon with a first down carry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Once again, they run with Mixon. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And they go play action now. Burrow. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Burrow on play action. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 36 yards. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because
the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 48
just hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
Our score after one. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, you gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another first down run right there.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising, but they wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. Looking to throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bengals have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Inside handoff to Mixon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they want it.
Drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds.
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense?
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown. First down, Bengals. Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals continue to pull away here this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They go play action here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Mixing up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. They'll drop the throw. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. 12 yards there as they move the chains. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man complete. It's Boyd, and he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Mixon. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more there and another first down. Oh, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So he had the nice run to get him down there. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Now this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And they'll accept that penalty. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Burrow will throw. Into a sea of defenders, and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? And now, boy, this is a bit of a surprise. To be kind, they accepted the holding penalty. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow, sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10 to the 43, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in cap. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 52 yards. And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. After the penalty, it's Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he lost the football. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. A handoff to Mixon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made, but they may back him up 10 here and have him do it again. So holding on the return, and that's going to back him up to start the drive. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.